Hello and welcome to episode 1 of my new Kerbal Space Program series. Continuing on from my other channels, sort of career science mode campaign. We've got a new cast this time. We've got Tequin, Di and Frankie the Fracker, who are all part of the new series. They've done an aggressive takeover of Radish Space Industries, so they're now going to be taking quite a lot of control over what happens. Di and Tequin made their fortune from a lottery ticket and starting a pickling company, and they pickle everything they can get their hands on, and obviously they're looking to do some space pickles as well, which is what this series is named after. And Frankie the Fracker is one of their best friends, and the Pickle brothers lent him some money, which led to him fracking in his back garden, and he also made his millions through some exploitation of his of the environment. So some nice dudes there to lead us forward. So you can now see our new astronaut training aircraft, which is the Blue Tit, and it's quite a tidy little aircraft, to be honest with you. It's got enough room for a pilot and two of the crew, so they can experience some G's while they sort of fly around enjoying themselves. So if you're new to the way I do things, I'm not very good at Kerbal Space Program. I'm barely your average Kerbal Space Program player. My engineering's pretty poor, my piloting's pretty poor, and my mission preparation's even worse. So apologies for that in advance. But new channel to kind of separate my content from my other gaming stuff. But I'm going to bring over my crossover stuff. So expect to see some sort of vehicles and crafts from games and movies and stuff, me trying to recreate them. They probably won't go very well, but there we are. So just sort of flying around whilst I kind of go through what I'm looking to do in the series looking ahead. Just to recap where I got on the previous series, which is about 18 episodes. I'll give a link in the description where we managed to get to we've landed on the Moon and Minmus, and we sent some kind of unmanned probes to Eve, which didn't go very well. It blew up, and we managed to send a rover to Duna, and eventually made a space plane that took a bit longer than I was hoping. But to cap it all off, we made the Broseb International Space Station, which is the hub of all activities at the moment, but also nearly bankrupt Radish Space Industries. But with the new money coming in from these dudes, we're looking good. And some of the missions or objectives of this series is land on Duna, explore Lathe, and explore Eve, and hopefully, and I've never done this, land on an asteroid. Quite keen to do that. That'll be quite fun. Or it might be really bad and I'll spend hours fumbling around, but we shall see. I got as far as making a kind of lander command module ready to go to Duna, but it was a case of I just needed a launch vehicle, and due to financial issues we had to stop. So hopefully now, with added funding, and if we can get back on track after me arsing about making an R-Wing and phase off and wipe out, and then I somehow did the Santa sled, which didn't go very well. We did lose a couple of Kerbals in me trying to bring Christmas joy to those few people that watch my channel. But fingers crossed we can get some government contracts back again, and get back to how good we could potentially be as a company. And also TechWin in particular is quite keen on making military things, so you might see the odd weapon system coming up in this, because well, got to keep the new owners happy. Yeah, so it's looking hopefully like the next episode, which should be a bit more interesting than this one. I've set the bar low, but yeah, hopefully we'll see a junior attempt. I've done it once before, about a year ago, so I'll give it a go again, and hopefully we can get there. So just a little demonstration of how good I am at this game. You saw my ropey landing there. That's probably quite good for me, to be honest with you. But that's pretty much it. So thank you for watching, and stay awesome, guys.